honestly, I don't understand how this guy got popular in the first place, but he literally dresses up in a costume every single day. I don't know how and most of his fans are guys. I just, as a guy, don't know how you can be a fan of another guy who puts on a wig and a get up for you every day. Like, that's too weird for me. I can't get into a guy like that. It's a little bit too like pornographic or sexual or something for me. I don't know. So I'm not into that. But so this guy, everybody's talking about this story. They covered it to death. So I don't really want to talk about the main news story here. Basically, the dude was messaging a minor and full on fucking admitted to it or whatever. And he has this tweet out there. We'll go through the tweet real quick at some point in here. But I want to talk about this part that involves a guy named who's not that relevant anymore, not nearly as much as Dr. Disrespect is, I don't think. Woodysgamertag, who's an old Call of Duty COD tuber type of guy. And a lot of people watched him in the old, like when COD reigned supreme on YouTube, and he was kind of like a father figure type of YouTuber guy. He had a series called Mail Monday, where he would just answer viewers' questions, and all of them were like, I've never had a girlfriend before, or, that sort of thing, like from 14, 15, high schoolers and stuff. Those were his fans. And so he has a beef with Dr. Disrespect that he's had for a while. Going years back. It was like 10 years ago or something, maybe longer, that this beef between them started. So yeah, this is the PKA podcast. This guy down here in the white t-shirt is Woody. Then this guy is Taylor, another co-host. He was another COD tuber. And then this is FPS Russia down here. He was a big YouTuber back in the day as well. But FPS Russia had millions of subs, like genuinely one of the most popular guys on YouTube at the time. But Woody is just going to explain a little bit of this beef that he has with Dr. Disrespect here.
On me. And it's really arrogant to say this, but it leaked of jealousy. There was so much jealousy coming out.
Okay, I think we missed that first part. He's talking about basically a bunch of Facebook posts that Doc would make about him all the time. That's what this is.
Out of it, there was a wet spot under my monitor as I looked at it. The guy was just like, no one should like Woody. Woody's terrible. No one else should like his videos because I don't like his videos. And if you printed it, it would have been 4 pages long. And I've been nothing but like supportive and whatever. So now I don't think very highly of Dr. Disrespect.
This had to have been like 4 years ago or something, like a long time ago, right?
Yeah, it was my last interaction with him. It's
what did he not like you for?
It was like the standard list of like nonsensical hate stuff. Like, he's 40 years old, and I don't think I was at the time. He's a pedo. He's
right there. He's a pedo. He's a pedo. Years ago, Dr. Disrespect was accusing Woody of being a PDF file. Is it projection?
Kind of
I think it was. I think it was projection. Yeah. Years and years ago, because this is this clip was uploaded recently, but it's of an old segment, and they're referencing something that's 4 years back.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So this is just even more confirmation that this is probably going on for a while, because this dude has it in his head. All the way back, all these years back, he's got file in his head. He's got to be calling people that. Weird, especially because he has nothing to go off of, It's weird to just throw that accusation out there. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a pretty wild accusation to throw out at someone.
Yeah, so, and then a lot of, like, this quartering guy is just, he does a bunch of news on, like, video games and culture war and that sort of stuff, and he's a more or less a right-leaning guy. It's not super relevant to this, but just to give you a general idea of who he is. I don't know if Doc has like any political sort of leanings as far that he expresses on his stream. I didn't think he did, but maybe he does. It seems like some people on the right felt obligated to defend him for some weird reason. I don't know why, but so this was before Doc actually came out and confirmed everything. And the quartering's like, there is zero evidence that Dr. Disrespect is a PDF. Chatting in any kind of inappropriate way with a minor is not okay, obviously, but words have meaning. The left is pushing the PDF jacket in retaliation for Nick Merckx calling out their grooming. It's super clear. It's not super clear. I can't imagine you know what the fuck he's talking about there with Nick Merckx. Is it only if you have specific knowledge would you even know what he's talking about? And I'm not even going to
Yeah,
explain
I
Nick
don't know
Merckx.
what he's
It's
talking
not it's
about.
not relevant here at all. Spam my firm handshakes reply to him all you want in the replies. I am right. You are all acting like he got caught having sex with a 9-year-old. Someone who is 17 years and 364 days old is considered a minor. If they are dating an 18 and 1 day old person, is that a PDF? Look, if Doc was trying to sext a 12-year-old, I'll be first in line to recommend the wood chipper. It's like there has been no talk of she was 17, almost 18, which I think is a stupid excuse because Dr. Disrespect is 42. He would have been like 38 at the time, I think, maybe a little bit younger. So to me, it's super stupid at that point to quibble over, well, she might have been close or what. You're a creep. That's the thrust of it. Like, I don't necessarily care if technically PDF is the right word or is it a FIBA file or whatever that nonsense is. He's a creep. That's the thrust of the point here. But so for some reason, the Quartering sticks his neck out here. I don't know what he's getting out of this. Dr. Disrespect comes out with this statement, and I'll just go here to give you a quick idea what this guy looks like. His costume. This is what he gets up in every time he does a stream, and thousands of guys are into this. I don't know, man. Couldn't be me. But I mean, if it's the entertainment that you want to watch, go for it. It just couldn't be me. So then this is the statement where, because some rumors came out or whatever, and for some reason he decided to basically come out and just admit it. The Twitch ban. Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now, 4 years later after the fact. Super upfront, yep. Yeah. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. It's a game studio that he started, I think, or, like maybe helped fund or something like that, A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. So that's not collective. If you don't get anything out of that decision, and the other person does, that's not a collective decision. You don't collectively decide to do something that just completely fucks you over and benefits other people. So you got fired, bro. This was not collective. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. There you go. That's all we need. We don't need to read the rest of it. He said, yep. And he says he knew that they were 17 and he kept talking to him, and that's the whole thing. So, Quartering, what the fuck? Why are you so dumb? Why'd you stick your neck out here? Anybody else that did? Why? It makes no sense. He just says, screw the Jannies. I did it. So I think it's hilarious that anybody would stick their neck out there, and then he just comes out and says, yep, did it. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's wild that he just waits. I mean, maybe he couldn't talk about it before, but it seems like he just said that, and then there was just too much on him that he just felt the need to just admit it, maybe. But that's a wild thing to wait to admit on.
Well, I don't get why he admitted now. Like, he should have just kept silent like he did, because there's been rumors of this for a while, but he just decided to confirm it for everybody. And if you want to try and quibble over dates and exact ages and all that stuff, you go right ahead. The dude was like 35, 38. She was 17 or so. He said it happened. He knew that she was 17. That's the whole thing. That's all you need to know. Quartering's a dork. Yeah. I don't know why you would do that. Just so dumb. So dumb.
It is a little odd to defend something like that. I don't understand why you would, especially because it just makes you look bad.
Yeah, and the thing is, after that statement, the Quartering still was not done. It's not really worth it, because he basically is just doing this stupid pedantry and that sort of stuff. Basically what you would expect based off what we saw from him before. And it's the softest condemnation possible. I don't know.
No, that's pretty crazy, or it's very crazy. I just don't know why you would want to put your name on something like that.
No, there's no reason to stick your neck out in there. And how is it possibly worth the risk? Just wait, or don't say anything, or have the obvious opinion. There's just you didn't need to get into because he was literally doing 17 years, 360. Like, shut up.
It's like, how do you know that's exactly true? And even if it is exactly true, why are you defending it with, well, what if they're 18 in one day? Well, he wasn't 18 in one day, so why does it matter?
Yeah, it's very dumb. And yeah, Quartering gets what he deserves. Seems like Doc's getting what he deserves, but I don't want to spend too much time on it because this subject's been covered to death, and that's why I mostly just want to do a little bit of the Woody's projection thing and the Quartering aspect of it because the other stuff's been covered to death.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild, man. I did not know about that, but I'm not on that side of YouTube as much as you, I suppose. But that's a very odd thing for the Quartering.
Whoa. What do you mean on that side of YouTube? You can't be that vague after what we were just talking about.
That's not what I meant. I meant the drama part, not where your head went.
I knew that's what you meant, but I just wanted that to be clear because that was too vague of a follow-up.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point. No, I mean the dramatic stuff.